Hey guys, so tried recording a Modern Warfare 3 video today and the sound was messed up and it fixed itself later, but it just really wasn't worth it in the end, so I just decided to scrap it. So I was playing Skyrim, you know, because I haven't got enough of a 5-year-old game already. It's been resold so many times. When I came across something interesting, recently I've been into Norse mythology, Scandinavians, back in the, I'm gonna say 11th to 16th century, I'm not entirely sure. I'm only into the mythos right now, I haven't gotten into any actual history, I'm going to go into that next. But the world knows them as Vikings. When I came across something really interesting that Bethesda had also done, now I don't know if anyone had figured this out yet, because it's very vague and it's so obsolete you wouldn't really pay any mind to it. But there's a certain character in the beginning hour, or the beginning hours of the game, that is a little questionable mentally. He doesn't seem to be all here in the present world. And I'm going through a book by this author. I'll put his name and I'll put the actual cover of the book. And at page 77, if I find it, I should have it prepared. Yep. At page 77, in the first paragraph, it says something that really stands out, to me at least. Sorry, got a bit of a bugging at the moment. So, this is about a Norse god and his children. This chapter, anyway. And I managed to find a connection between the person I'm going to mention in both Skyrim and the book. I know, you guys are already typing, get to the point already. I'll get to it. The paragraph, in full, goes like this. Loki was handsome, and he knew it. People wanted to like him, they wanted to believe him, but he was undependable and self-centered at best, mischievous or evil at worst. He married a woman named Sigyn, who had been happy and beautiful when Loki courted and married her, but now always looked like she was expecting bad news. That was a grammatical error on my part. She bore him a son, Narfi, and shortly afterwards another son, Vali. I'm gonna read that last sentence again, just so that way you guys get it to sink in. She bore him a son, Narfi, and shortly afterwards another son, Vali. I have not found the second son in Skyrim, but the first son in Skyrim you're pretty much guaranteed to meet. He's in a little shack across the river in Iverstead, wondering what happened to his sister. And with the whole thing seemingly in a Nordic environment, hell, there's a whole set of armor called Nordic armor. It made me think that Bethesda did research. There's nothing to prove for them or against them for it. I honestly just think it was a random name they picked and they went, oh, that sounds randomly Norse, let's throw that in. But, for all I know, they did their research and they studied. And I guess I should also say where I'm going to be the next few months and possibly for a year. I'm going to be going from a college student, my final year, so I've got my exams coming up at the end of this year, and then I'm going on to tertiary education, university. I'm going on to that, and I'm going to be focusing on that for my first year. Not only that, but there's a reason I've been getting into Norse mythology when it's really not a part of my other course. I'm thinking of doing a novel. I've actually got a prologue in the works at the moment. It's based on the end times of Norse mythology. I'll spell it. Which is weird, you know, like, you see the same word, but because one letter's not spelt the right way, it could be misinterpreted, so I'll try and put both if I can. I'll find a way to do it. But yeah, I just found that out and I thought, well, I might as well get something out to you guys. You guys deserve at least something. And hopefully the audio is alright and it's not buggy and chippy. Hopefully. If it is, I'll put in like music underlaying so that way there's not as much silence as I'm seeing in the audio waves right now. I'm using Audacity. So yeah, I'm going to get back to reading this book, and as always, peace, respect goes out to all, live long and prosper.